Okay, so I'm 28. I'm a mom. I do a lot of things, you know. And one thing I don't do is indulge in things that I feel like cost a lot of money, because it's just not smart, and it's it's frivolous, and it's your priorities got to be together, right? So, but what I did do during this time, hold on, why is it shedding like a goat? But anyways, what I did do is, purchase some things for myself that I kind of, always wanted to have. Um, you know, Nothing crazy, because I still gotta eat, sleep, and breathe after this. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you some of my shoes that I love. So I've been I was like, why is it like that? Okay, so these are Steve Madden times. Why do I always say times? These are Steve Madden and Winnie Harlow collab that they did, which I think are super, super sexy. I love a good square toe. You already know that about me. We already visited that. So square toe, reptile skin, you got me sold. That's all you got to do for me. You know, Slim in the back. Now, what? Let me tell you, sister. Let me tell you, sis. These hurt. Okay, so they hurt. One thing that's important to know about Steve Madden's shoes, in my opinion, is that they run small. So I can get away with, cause I can get away with a 6.5 and it probably every other shoe. Like that's my size. That's my exact match, right? If I want a little bit of room, I get a 7. Steve Madden said no boo. You get a 7 all the time. I got these because they didn't have a 7, and I just was like, okay, it's gonna be a sandal. Like, what's the worst that could happen? My toes. My toes is what's the worst that can happen. Right in here, right in that little toe, right in that meat that's right between your toes, it hurt. It be hurting, sis. I just want you to know. I want you to be aware. I care about you. Okay? So if you're wondering, should you size up? You should. If you're a 6.5, get a 7. If you're a 7, get a 7.5. That's just me, sis. Cause I care about your feet. I care about, your bunion surgery later. I care about, suns out, buns out, summertime, feet out. I care about that for you. So I just, but yeah, these are super cute. I love them. And I love the between the toe minimalistic sexy vibe to it. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's a thing now. It's a thing now. Okay. And I also bought these because why not? I mean, of course they're fly, right? But they're cowboys. They're fly, but I just feel like lately what I've been really focusing on in my fashion choices is getting things that I'm probably not gonna see again. Right now we're in a place where like you can get your shit from AliExpress, you can get it from Pretty Little Thing, you can pretty much get it from anywhere at any time that you feel. Like there's no big aside from like the major Dolce & Gabbana luxury couture brands or whatever, there's no like major brands, there's no big like releases in that way like how it used to be. You always have access to get whatever you want to get or whatever. Every once in a while Missguided or Pretty Little Thing or Boohoo will do a collab, but you know what I mean. So I feel like it's just important. It's important to, of course, get your staple things that you have to have, but it's very important to grab things that may not exist anymore, because there are some shoes and some things that I wanted to get that they just simply don't, they stopped making them, they don't have them. So I felt like this is going to be a really good shoe to have now and in the future, because to me, cowboy boots clearly aren't going nowhere. And it's just so much you can do with this. You know what I mean? Like you could dress it up. It's just something that you just can't go wrong with. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to grab it now, because the one that I saw that I really, really, really wanted was more like either a snake skin, some type of reptile skin, and it was fly. And I can't find it nowhere else. And that's how it be. So when you see stuff like one of a kind stuff, you just got to grab it at that time. Why am I putting this on top of this? Okay, so all my life I had to fight. I know sneakerheads gonna beat me up about the box or whatever, because apparently your box supposed to be a certain way. I'm not a sneakerhead. I'm just, you know, I'm just an observer. I'm just a humble observer out here. But anyways, I bought these. These are my first pair of Jordans as an adult. I always was told that if you're a mom, it's ridiculous for you to get Jordans or expensive sneakers. So I never did. My baby is 7 now. I feel like I paid enough dues to feel okay to buy this. So I did. These are the ones. Don't even begin to think that I'm gonna really put you down on game, because I don't know, sis. I don't know. All I know is these the ones, and they remind me of Easter and tie-dye. That's what it is. That's all I could say. And it came with some different, where's my other shoelaces? Okay, probably on the floor somewhere, but it came with some different, okay, China. We done doing all that? Okay. They came with some different shoelace options. One thing I can say about these in comparison to my other Nike like high top shoes is that these are way more comfortable. It's like they have like a little cushion going on or something in there, because my feet ain't screaming and crying for me to just, you know, hand them over, and my feet ain't trying to walk off my legs, and that's cool. So yeah, so I really love these. I don't know, maybe it's just a nostalgia, or it's just like the ooh, I always wanted. So I feel like these were reasonably priced. They weren't over $150 or anything like that. I feel like that's manageable. You know, y'all be out here talking about $250, $300, $400, $500, $600. Like, I can't pay rent on shoes. I just can't. I ain't there yet. God willing, one day if I want it, I have it. But today ain't that day. And lastly are my I always pronounce it wrong. I'm never gonna pronounce it right. I don't have the time. So these are the Comme des Garçons. Is it Garçon or Garçons? So these are the Converse times Comme des Garçons. I really love these. I wish, because I kind of got these because I wanted to just, you know, be real subtle, you know, let you see a little pink, a little peak of the red, you know what I'm saying? If you know, type of thing. But I wish I would have got the one that had more hearts on it, because I'm like, if I'm gonna get these, I might as well be obnoxious. I didn't think to be obnoxious until after the fact. Next time I will definitely be obnoxious first and then worry about it after the fact. Because you always can, like, well, you know, I guess in makeup we always say you start low and then work your way up. But sometimes you gotta start at the top and then regret it later, just because that's what you gotta do. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning in, much for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye.